Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and give this video a like up. Could Lacey Chabert fans get Hallmark sequel for Christmas 2025? Lacey Chabert is the Hallmark. Therefore, when there is the hint of news of a new movie, fans want to know all the details. However, when there is a sequel to one of her, fans want to know. Could Lacey Chabert fans get a very special Hallmark sequel for 2025? What movie is it? And here is what we know. Industry publication lists haul out the Holly 3 just as Hallmark fans are preparing for countdown to Christmas 2024 to start. They're given some possible exciting news about 2025. On October 10th, industry publications shared Haul Out the Holly 3 as a movie that is or will be in production soon. In addition, reported more about this story. Without citing any press releases or quoted verified sources, they shared that Lacey Chabert and Wes Brown would reunite for a third installment of the popular holiday rom-com that takes place in the fictional Evergreen Lane. In addition, they claimed that Stephen Tobolowsky, Ellen Travolta, and Melissa Peterman will reprise their roles as Ned, Mary Louise, and Pamela. Their report states that they will return to Utah to film, with director McLean Nelson back, as well as the second movie's screenwriter, Chris Say. However, Hallmark has not issued a press release about this new movie. Moreover, sometimes projects are listed on Production Weekly, and later they are cancelled if there is an executive staff rearrangement or other issues. That means Hallmark fans could expect some big news soon, although it is likelier that it will be early next year. That is typically when the network begins to announce new movies after the previous year's countdown to Christmas is over. But, fans can certainly be cautiously optimistic that another movie in this series will be made. Lacey Chabert has one new Hallmark Christmas movie. Hallmark fans do not want to miss Lacey Chabert's movie with Christopher Paula called. The premiere is on Sunday, December 1st, at 8 p.m. Eastern, on the Hallmark Channel. Stephanie teams up with ex-husband Chase to go to Iceland at Christmas time in search of the legendary treasure of the Yule Lads. Hallmark Christmas queen Lacey Chabert stars in her first Netflix movie. In addition to Hallmark's The Christmas Quest, Lacey Chabert is in another holiday movie. She stars in the Netflix movie. Netflix will drop this movie on Wednesday, November 13th. Widow Kathy magically brings a snowman to life. His innocence helps her heal and find love again. They bond before the holidays, but is doomed to melt. Hallmark fans, would you like to see the network make Haul Out the Holly 3? Could Lacey Chabert fans get a Hallmark sequel for Christmas 2025? For Hallmark fans, the countdown to Christmas doesn't begin with the first snowfall or the lighting of the tree. It begins when Lacey Chabert appears on screen. Over the past decade, she has become the undisputed queen of Hallmark Christmas, gracing living rooms with cozy charm, heartfelt storytelling, and a smile that seems tailor-made for holiday magic. But as the 2025 holiday season draws closer, one question is lighting up fan forums and social media threads like a string of Christmas lights. Could Lacey Chabert fans finally get a sequel this year? And not just any sequel, a follow-up to one of her most beloved holiday hits. A Hallmark legacy wrapped in red and gold. Lacey Chabert's journey from Mean Girls fame to Hallmark holiday royalty has been nothing short of iconic. With over 35 Hallmark movies under her belt, most of them centered around Christmas, she's carved a niche that's as warm and comforting as a mug of peppermint hot cocoa. Whether she's playing a small-town bakery owner, a city girl rediscovering love in the countryside, or a royal mistaken for a commoner, or vice versa, Lacey brings sincerity to every role. But there's one thing fans have been asking for in recent years: continuity. We love the magic of a new romance, says Dana, a longtime Hallmark viewer and Lacey fan. But sometimes, we fall in love with the couple, the town, the story, and then it just ends. We'd love to see what happens next. The sequel that sparked the buzz. Talk of a potential sequel began brewing in late 2024, when Hallmark reran Christmas in Pine Grove, a 2021 fan favorite where Lacey played Emma, a big city architect who returns to her hometown to save the historic train station, only to fall for a local craftsman, Luke, played by Brennan Elliott. Their on-screen chemistry was electric, and fans have been clamoring for a follow-up ever since. Whispers of a sequel gained momentum when Chabert and Elliott appeared together on a Hallmark Channel podcast in early 2025. When asked about the possibility of revisiting Pine Grove, both stars smiled coyly. "There's definitely more story to tell," Chabert teased. "Emma and Luke were just getting started." Elliott added, "Let's just say we've had some conversations." Hallmark knows how much the fans loved that one. While no official confirmation came from the network, Hallmark's VP of Programming, Stephanie McNeil, dropped a tantalizing hint during a summer press event. "Sequels are something we're exploring more seriously," McNeil said. When you have a story and a pairing that really connects with the audience, like Lacey and Brennan, it only makes sense to consider where that story could go next. Cue the festive frenzy. Why 2025 could be the year, so why the optimism for a sequel this year? For one, Hallmark has shifted its holiday strategy in recent years. With increased competition from streaming platforms like Netflix, Hulu, and Great American Family, the network has been focusing on building mini-franchises, trilogies, interconnected stories, and yes, sequels. Lacey Chabert herself has been a driving force in this evolution. In 2023, she starred in and executive-produced the Wedding Veil trilogy, one of Hallmark's first forays into interconnected storytelling. Its success proved that audiences are hungry for more layered and longer-form holiday content. "I think the viewers want to feel like they're part of something bigger," Chabert said in an interview. "When you return to familiar faces and places, there's an emotional connection that deepens." With 2025 marking the 15th anniversary of Hallmark's Countdown to Christmas brand, there's speculation the network may celebrate with legacy projects, including sequels to fan favorites. And Christmas in Pine Grove is at the top of that list. What could the sequel look like? If Christmas in Pine Grove does get the green light for a sequel, fans are already imagining what it might look like. Set 2 years after Emma and Luke saved the town's train station and found love under twinkling lights, the sequel, perhaps titled Christmas in Pine Grove, Home for the Holidays, could explore their first Christmas as a married couple. Will they stay in Pine Grove for good? Will they take over the town's historic inn? Or will a new challenge, say, the return of a rival developer, put their future to the test? "It doesn't have to be dramatic," says fan blogger at Hallmark Heartbeats. "We just want to see the love grow, maybe meet a new puppy, a Christmas baby, or even Emma opening her own architecture firm in town. Just give us more of them." The Hallmark formula. With a twist. Sequels offer Hallmark a rare chance to evolve its tried-and-true formula. While the original movies typically focus on falling in love, sequels could explore themes of commitment, compromise, family, and building a life together. It's still the same warm, cozy vibe, just with a little more depth. And Lacey is more than capable of delivering that. Her performances often shine in moments of quiet reflection and emotional honesty, which are exactly what sequels can explore more deeply. In a 2024 interview, Chabert hinted at wanting to expand her storytelling range. "I love Christmas, I love romance, but I also love stories about growth. About the after part of happily ever after." Will Hallmark deliver? As of now, Hallmark has yet to officially confirm a Christmas in Pine Grove sequel, or any Chabert-led sequel for 2025. But filming schedules are typically kept under wraps until the network announces its full countdown to Christmas lineup, usually in October. Still, the buzz is louder than ever. Fan petitions have circulated, hashtags like #PineGroveSequel have trended during reruns, and Hallmark's own Instagram comments are filled with hopeful pleas, "Bring back Emma and Luke. We need more Lacey this Christmas. Give us the sequel." Whether it happens this year or next, one thing is certain, Lacey Chabert's place in the Hallmark holiday universe is as strong as ever. And with fans this loyal and passionate, it seems more a question of when, not if, a sequel will arrive. Until then, cue the snowflakes. As we cozy up with plaid blankets, cinnamon-scented candles, and our favorite Hallmark mugs, there's magic in the air, and maybe, just maybe, a sequel waiting under the tree. So, could Lacey Chabert fans get a Hallmark sequel for Christmas 2025? If the stars align, and let's face it, they usually do in Hallmark movies, yes. And it might just be the best gift of the season. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with